Okay, so 2-2 outside the Vitality Stadium, a draw with West Brom. We've got James Rood with us. James, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, nice to see you. What do you think of that performance today?
Yeah, all in all, it's better than I expected. It's a very young team, and we gave them a good run for their money, and we could have won it at times.
It was a match which had its ebb and flow. You know, we took the lead. It was our marquee signing, Marcondes, who got the goal, but we always let them back in, didn't we?
We did, yeah. In all honesty, I think they had more class than us. Overall, I think we soaked up a lot of pressure through large portions of the game, but we soaked it up well. And with such a inexperienced team, so many players missing, I don't think we can complain about a 2-2 result today.
We didn't make a substitution today. Isn't that bizarre? Well, apart from the very end, but there was nothing until when Sadie came on.
But who is there on the subs bench to choose from?
Does that worry you, the lack of...
Yeah, the lack of depth in our squad is a massive concern. But in all honesty, there's a couple of weeks left of transfer window?
Yeah.
There's going to be another couple of loan signings, probably a couple of permanent signings maybe, but we'll see how the season goes. If we play like that against the rest of the teams in the league, right, West Brom are probably going to be the hardest challenge we play.
Good to see a number of the youngsters doing pretty well. You know, Gav Kilkenny, I thought really shone, had some really good moments in the middle of the pitch there today, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He's absolutely quality. His touch on the ball, his ability to spread it from one side to the other without a second thought is brilliant. Yeah, I don't know. He'll be in amongst the first team all season. Yeah. A couple of the others possibly not. They'll take a seat on the bench instead of in the first team. But yeah,
would you say that Jay-Z's one of the weaker of the youngsters? Would you say?
Yeah. I was in row A today and saw him completely miss the ball on several occasions. But yeah,
back in the net. Hello, mate. Trying to come on.
I just want to say a quick hello.
What's your name?
Frank.
Frank, what do you think
of
that,
mate?
mate?
Miles, come in,
Miles, come on, mate. This is a free-for-all, so yeah.
Mate, I watch
Miles
your channel all the time, so
cheers,
I'm a big fan.
What do you think of that today?
I'm quite happy with it, to be honest.
Yeah. It was a bit of a topsy-turvy game, wasn't it?
You're mixed.
The thing is, it's classic Bournemouth. They're really good when they fancied it and going forwards, but as soon as someone started coming at them, they panicked.
Yeah.
I like this new Zamora.
Yeah,
he looked decent.
He got forward a fair bit. You know, Kilkenny, we were just talking about him just now. I thought he had a great game, especially in that first half, didn't he?
Yeah. Do you know who I'm excited for? Jaden Anthony.
Anthony,
I think the second half he done a few dodgy passes, but I think he's going to be great for the club going forward.
Were you surprised that Junior Stanislas didn't get any minutes today?
Yeah.
Is he injured? Well, he's come back from injury, but he's had 20 minutes against MK Dons. Why not today? Right. Bit of an odd one.
Yeah, I was listening to the radio and they were saying that they reckon an injury in the warm-up happened.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So he didn't come on. That's all they reckon, at least.
But, you know, pretty decent performance against a team that's probably going to be up there end of the season.
Exactly. I reckon West Brom are going to be in the top 3 or top 4.
The Cherries. Cherries. Come on in, mate. Come on. This is a free-for-all. Hello, these are the boys.
Cheers, mate.
Take care, buddy. We've got the boys, Chris and Sean.
Hello,
lad.
This
Hello,
is my
mate.
brother.
Come
Neil,
on in.
my
How are
friend
you
Joe.
doing, boys? All right?
Neil Blake. Is that the camera?
Yeah, that's the camera here today.
Neil Blake. You need to sign a few players.
Yeah.
What's that bench? What is the bench? No one on the bench.
Sean, what do you make of it?
What do we make of it? We need to sign some bloody players. That's what I make of it. Fucking hell, we're a bit light, aren't we?
Travers. I've got a lot of time for Travers, but he ain't nowhere near where he needs to be, unfortunately.
That was Asmir. He would have saved that. He would have saved that.
Can we put any of the goals at a particular fault of any player today, do you think?
Travers for the first one.
I think, Travers.
He could have saved the first one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looked like he was coming for it, and then he stopped, and then he went back.
I feel that happened
It's
throughout the
confidence.
match.
He's got a lot of issues with confidence. I just don't think his confidence is there when he has established
That's
number
why we
one.
didn't make his
Tom
subs
Jordan.
today.
Tom, come on in, mate. Come on in.
We'll get Tom Jordan on the bench.
Stage. There's the camera, mate.
Here's the camera.
Tom, go on then. Thoughts?
We'll take it. Paper thin squad, wasn't it, today? We need a few things addressed. I think I feel for Travers,
Neil
but
Blake.
yeah, we need a new keeper in there. We've got a young left-hand side. We've got to have a bit of a point. Team that are going to be at the top, we'll take it.
He knows it.
We'll take
He
it,
knows
won't we?
it.
We'll
We'll take
take
it.
it.
players at least.
3 or 4 players.
Yeah, 4, 5, 11 new players.
We're going to Forest.
Cheers, we'll rotate it up.
We're going to Forest next week.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. We've got David Whitehead here, and we've got Alice to bring on as well. David, do you want to come on in? Hello, mate. How are you? Yeah, nice to see you, buddy.
My brother Chris.
Chris, hi, Chris. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. The camera's just in front of you there. Thoughts on that, David?
Encouraged, very encouraged. Yeah. Lovely to see young players coming and give it 100% rather than some people out in the pub where they stroll around and not that bothered. Yeah, it was good. Plenty more to come from those guys. Yeah.
And the youth, Chris, they've got something to prove, haven't they?
Yeah, they're
and
even
you know
younger
they
than
did.
me.
I mean, especially Kilkenny in midfield.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was very impressed with him. I've never seen him play before.
No.
Yeah, he's great.
Absolutely.
And Lloyd Kelly as well. I thought he was terrific.
And he got man of the match. Do you think that was deserved, or
Yeah, very composed at the back. I thought excellent. Yeah.
where do you think we're light, and where do you think we need to be making some signings?
Up front.
Yeah, Dom Solanke.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not totally confident in the keeper. I didn't see him do much wrong, but I just didn't quite feel he was, totally 100% reliable. I don't know.
And I thought in the first half as well, Zamora, he looked very nervous, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. But gents, it's superb to have you on. Thank you very much. Nice to see you guys. I appreciate it was brief, but we're trying to get round a few people. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Take care. We've got Ellis coming in. How are you, buddy? Long time no see.
Long time no see. I'm trying to get back on the podcast, but
Oh, mate, I appreciate you coming on. Thoughts on today, then, mate?
yeah, I would have done with a win like we all would have, but I reckon a draw, start of the season, could help.
Yeah, I think so. West Brom, extremely strong side, but they looked weak at times, but then so did we. It was a match that kind of ebbed and flowed, didn't it? Where do you think that we looked very strong today?
With Billing, when every time we kicked around the ball, passing the ball, that's when our strongest were.
Yeah. And where do you think we look perhaps a bit susceptible?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
In like the defence a bit.
Well, tell you what, mate, superb to have you on. We'll get you on again very
Yeah.
soon. Are you going to any games very soon?
I want to go to the Nottingham Forest game because my
Nottingham
auntie
Forest.
lives in.
Oh, amazing.
Nottingham.
Well, mate, we'll be there, so if you fancy joining us for chat, come on
I'll
in.
let you know.
Nice one.
All right, thanks,
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
We've got Tigsy here. Tigsy, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm all right. All right, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay with that?
Yeah, I was all right with it. I think we tried, didn't we? I mean, I didn't think we ever played for a draw all the way through that game. We gave it everything we got, and when you look at the experience, you match that up. Our boys did really, really well. I felt bad for Jay-Z in periods of the game because I felt that they targeted him a little bit, but no, I thought we did all right. What do you think?
I thought it was okay, but I was quite disappointed at 2-1. We didn't sort of go on to 3-1. We didn't have those intense spells that lasted like 5-10 minutes like we used to. It was very much, we were economical with our chances when we went up top, I thought.
Yeah, very good, yeah.
We didn't pepper the goal, but we did all right. There's stuff to work on. Look, it's early days, isn't it? But when you're drawing against the team that's top of the league, it's not a bad thing, is it?
No, and probably one of the things to work on is probably the squad. Like, I mean, not being funny, but they did well. Kilkenny did well, Anthony did well. I mean, if you had, Dan Juma on that pitch, if you had Lewis Cook on that pitch, if you had,
oh mate,
do you know what I mean?
Turn
It's a
me
different
on.
team.
Turn me on.
It's a different team.
Right,
So
let's get a few more.
yeah.
Come on then. Oh, hello, Rich. We got Rich here. Rich Neal's here, and we've got a whole crew. Kirky, do you want to come on in with Owen? All right. Let's have a few on at once. Rich, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
In the
Finally.
flesh, mate. Come
How
on
are
in.
we doing?
That's it. Come right in.
over.
Kirk,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm very, very good. Take a draw, get a point on the board. Here we go.
Did you not predict 2-2? I'm pretty sure you did.
I predicted 1-1, but I
Oh,
said
right.
take a draw.
I went for 2-1, so I was halfway there.
Yeah.
Nearly.
And Owen.
I went for 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 to Bournemouth. But you know what? We're all in fairly good spirits here today.
Yeah, I mean, considering the side we had out, there are a lot of youth in there. We've got big players missing for obvious reasons, some suspended. And that's a good West Brom side. I looked at it again this morning. They had some heavy pressure up there with some good potential to score goals. And I was concerned. Mepham came in. I was concerned about Rossi and Travers. I said it on your preview show, and I think Parker saw that. I think Mepham come in. We know he's got a good game in him, and he had a good game tonight.
Rich, thoughts on that? Players that impressed? Players that maybe need a bit of work?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, people like Zamora, he had good moments and bad moments, as you would expect, but I was quite impressed with him. And Anthony, the link-up on that second goal there, that was good. So they had some good moments and bad moments, but, I mean, to be fair, that was the squad, wasn't it? There was no one really to bring on, so we just had to go the best that we could, and I think we did all right from what we had, and just hope to get some people back and some people in and kick on really.
At 2-1, 3-1, your prediction was the score that I wanted it to be, but it felt like at 2-1 we never really did sort of quite kick on, which is something that we may have done before. We certainly didn't look like doing it today. And I mean, West Brom, they were a decent side, weren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I felt we were a little bit weak down the left-hand side, but then it is youth players, seeing as we have big players missing. Jumping from a game against MK Dons to then playing a good West Brom side, you would kind of expect it from some of the youth players like that in their first game.
Signings then. Where the hell do we need to sign some? I mean, I'm taking a striker maybe. Where else?
Start at the back. I've said it for 3 weeks now. I love Mark Travers. He's a great lad, but he's a clone of Rocky Ryan Allsop, I'm afraid. He is a bottom half of the table goalkeeper, or a second and number 2. He needs to go out on loan. We need to bring a goalkeeper in. We had a good goalkeeper last year and we got to the playoffs probably because of his contribution. We're going to need another good goalkeeper this year, and unfortunately Travers doesn't command his box enough. They targeted him after watching Chelsea probably, and every time they put the ball in the box I was concerned that he wasn't going to get hold of it or clear it. So start from the back, get a goalkeeper in, and then build from that.
So we want some new signings, but what players will be coming back from injury that will feel like new signings for you when they do come back? Because there's a few, and you think, like, with them in, we'll look a hell of a lot stronger. Maybe not, attacking, but certainly in that midfield we will be.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously we've got the long-term Cookie out, but Kilkenny's doing well at the moment. Sorry, little Cook, I mean, both Cooks out. Every Cook's out, but both Cooks I want back as well. But, yeah, I mean, Dan Juma might come back, but then he's going to go. I'd be very surprised if he's going to be here, so, I mean, he's going to go, isn't he? But, yeah, we just need some players back, don't we, really?
Yeah. So, give us a few positive thoughts then to take away from tonight then.
I feel Kilkenny was very good during the first half, but then during the second half I think everyone's just endurance kind of got to them, seeing as we had realistically only one sub that we didn't really use. So it was quite good in the midfield, like I said. It was tough towards the end though.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. John and Heather are over there. Are they going to come on? I think they are. There they are. Look, they can't not be on camera. Evening. Come on in. How are you? Nice to see you. Heather, fist bump it there. Come a bit closer. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Or should I call you Ibsen Rossi?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Let's go.
He looks the same.
He's got to make some appearance tonight. So
he didn't play tonight and Mepham came in. Did that surprise you a little bit?
Yes. It surprised me across the board, really, with the subs, that there wasn't really any till, the last 2 minutes?
Yeah.
With Sadie. I didn't even notice he came on.
Yeah.
I was like, Ever Sadie was on, was he? And then...
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to be rotating earlier, but he didn't. But Heather, your first league game.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on it? The West Brom fans were bloody loud, weren't they?
They were. We were right in the corner next to them.
Oh,
so.
were you?
We were giving it just as good to them.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Phil Bill scored, so I was happy.
Whenever you're here, Phil Bill scores. Is that right?
Apart from the first one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but that's a friendly. That doesn't count. But in competitive football, whenever Phil Bill scores, so and whenever Phil Bill scores, Bournemouth don't lose. So, hey,
that's true.
This is the thing that's got to happen.
That's why we'll have to change it, but not to Bournemouth always win when Phil Bill scores, but Bournemouth don't lose.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so our next match, we're going to be going away to Forest. That's going to be another tricky one. A few people, including Tom Jordan, I think he tipped him to come 7th this season. So maybe they'll be strong. Who knows? But where do we need to be stronger?
For me, it's that press again, and I almost feel like we were sort of overwhelmed by West Brom doing that to us, because we've seen, you can say MK Dons, obviously they're a league below us, but I felt we kept it really well the first half.
Yeah.
And then when West Brom came in and pressed us more, we seemed to drop off the intensity then. And so I think it's just keeping that composure, keeping in the game really.
And kind of an early prediction for Forest.
2-1 to us.
That's what I like to see. End on a positive, guys. Thanks very much for coming on. That's been the very first Back of the Net free-for-all outside the stadium. Cheers everyone for coming on. And if you want to submit your video, what you need to do is grab your phone, hold it landscape, and email it to fans@afcbpodcast.com. You can submit it via our Facebook page, or you can do it on Telegram Messenger as well. Yeah, brand new app, download it. and go to t.me/AFCB podcast in your browser, and then that'll get it straight through to us, and we'll whack it on the second look, which is on Sunday night at 8. Look forward to seeing you then. Up the Cherries.